Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rahar Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and among other things. Shalom to the Seer Akiam across the world pushing the truth and the hope for elect. Shalom. I want to do a lesson about my channel being blocked. So I had to start over with everything. So they give me first they give me 2 strikes, and basically I couldn't upload no videos and do nothing for a couple of weeks. But in the same, so I sent them a text, a mail, a message to told them the video that I posted didn't have the content what they say it had. So they replied and still said we overlooked the content and still we decided to block you, of to strike you. So okay, cool. So I have my other channel loaded up, and but yeah, within that week they taken down my channel. They said we have viewed again your channel, and we found a lot of videos on it that has the content of violence and provoke anger as such. So they took it down. So it's all good, it's all through the Spirit, and I want to do a lesson about that, and so that it doesn't matter if they block you or take away your channel. They just try to stop the word, and that's what they're trying to do. And it's all through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we keep on pushing the word. And of course it can be, sometimes it can be aggravated because you have put everything in order like you wanted to, and they take it down. But yeah, they cannot stop the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, so we will come harder. So when we fall, we get back up. A righteous man falleth 77 times, right? So when you fall, we get back up, and we know we're going harder because they want to stop the word, so they want to go harder to prevent us to come out, to speak out. So it's on our, so it is in our power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that we, the prophets, the men of the Lord, push the word even harder. So on my new channel I'm gonna start over, and I have to be smart with it, so it only makes me stronger, because now I can fight them still with the words, but I gotta use different words, so it's still gonna hit them where it hurts, so we can bring out the information that needs to be said to wake up the hopeful elect. So I want to go first to Amos 8 and 11. It reads, "Behold, the day come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord." So the famine that's here, the spreading, is the word. And Esau always tried to stop the word. So the devil, the deceiver, he's trying to deceive the word, also stop the word. But he cannot stop the word, because we have brothers all over the world spreading the word. Different camps coming out every week, weekly, spreading the word on the street, doing lessons, and GMS is going real hard. No other camps are doing this with the lessons that we pushing out. 12. And they shall wonder from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So the time that it comes that the word will stop, they will seek the word. They will search every way where we are, but they cannot find it. But for now, the word will be spread to the four corners of the earth. It must still be spread to the four corners of the earth. So, but there will become a time that the word will not come out. But Esau tried to stop the word. So-called white devil. The reason I say so-called white, because it's not about skin color, but because it's about the devil that's trying to deceive us. Yeah, I said it. I called you by your name. Still call you by your name. You're gonna strike me for that. Because if you look up the word devil, it means deceiving, and you're deceiving the people with your words. When righteous men are speaking, then you want to come with your false accusations about spreading the word and things that we do. I want to go to let me look. Is it 11? No, it's not 11. Proverbs 28 and yeah. Let me see. Proverbs 28 and 27. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many of curse. They don't want to hear the word coming out. The things that we're saying, it's hurting them. And every word is. Let me look up the scripture. I want to pull it before I go through it. Let me do it like that. Look. Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of souls and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than a two-edged sword. It's piercing into the dividing as other of souls and spirit. So we are piercing through the spirit. Every time that we hear them with the truth, we piercing through their spirit. We're breaking them down. And they got to build the simple behind up again. But we will take them down again with the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, because we're coming with the truth. And the truth will set us free. The truth sets you free also. So it happened with us. Every time that we hear the truth, we be like, yo, again we hear something that is beautiful to our ears. So we want to bring the music out. The words of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is like music in my ear. Every time it hits us or hits you, you'll be like, wow. And you will get better every time you grow in the truth. I want to go to no, sorry. Second Thessalonians. Let me look it up. And 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. That's what I want. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So we are hurting them with the brightness that is coming, the words that is coming out of our mouth. It hurts them. Let me read it again. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So everything we're doing, bring out the words, we're hurting them, we're exposing them. They try to bury us, but we come in even harder through the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yashai with the words, and the words are heavy onto these devils with the behinds. There's some stupid rats, filthy ass rats. Let me go to Luke 1 and 70. Luke 1 and 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So the prophets was already from the beginning of the world. They were prophesying. You see, like if you take an example, Noah being prophesied that it will start to rain, and it didn't rain for years, and then it started to rain, and the people like, yo, he was prophesying. But before that, as always, the prophets were from the beginning. But the key point that I want to bring out is as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. Everything that we come in with is from the prophets. We coming with speaking out the mouth of Yahweh Basham Yahushua. The words is coming out from the beginning. We're still prophesying till the end. So the words will come out, and they don't like it. They want to stop it. Like I said before, they try to stop it, and that's why the wicked doesn't like what we're doing. Going back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, what I just read. Let me read it again. Let me get it again. Thessalonians 2 and 8. And he's 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. All over the world, all over the internet. Different camps are coming out, speaking. Right now, yesterday you had the wicked Valentine Day. That's a pagan day. Yauratsa, I'm going to do a lesson about it also, exposing that ritual, what they doing, because they all did a lot of orgies, and it goes also back to what's his name? I thought it was Baal. Also goes back to that. No, it was not Baal. I will do a lesson about it. Yauratsa do a lesson about it, but then also goes back to orgies, and people were laying there with each other, all over homosexuality, all kinds of madness and wickedness. I know you can take, they said you can write your name on a piece of paper. The female would write their names on a piece of paper, and the single man would take it, and then they would take that paper and go have sex with them. And some will stay a year with them till the next year, but some will be like, yeah, it's only for the day. But it all goes to paganness. It all goes to the rituals that they're doing. And Yauratsa do the video about it. Let me go to I want to get Hebrews. Why am I not doing it? Yeah, I got it. Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh, I just read it, is quicker and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the divine asunder of souls and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is this discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart. So again, the word is quicker than a two-edged sword. You cannot stop the word. The word's gonna be like fire. It is gonna be bright. It's gonna be sparkles. Man, it's gonna destroy. The words can destroy you. If you don't understand the words, let me say it like this. If you don't understand what you are reading in the book, it can destroy you. And if the book hits you because it's not for you, it also destroys you. I can even take this book and go to the courthouse and destroy it with the wisdom, the words from wisdom from Yahweh Basham Yahushai. It doesn't matter. The book is the book of life. It gives you knowledge. It gives you everything that you need to have. Of course the devil tried to stop the word. Because he will be destroyed with the words of the Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So you cannot stop it. That's why he also needs to suffer for this, what he's doing. And Yahweh Basham Yahushai gonna make him suffer for what he is doing. Every time you stop the word, you're condemning yourself with that. Every time you stop the word, you're condemning yourself. Every person that stops with a simple mouse click on it, like I'm gonna delete your channel, or I'm gonna give you strike. You are being striked also. You don't see it yet, but you will be striked. It will come around because you are taking advantage of the man of the Lord, the prophets that's bringing out the word, and you're going against them. You don't know what you're doing. But it's all good. Yahweh, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. In live video, we're gonna let us children see that you were the one that's pushing the button. And now you're working on the plantation. And every time I'm gonna let your children see what you have done. Why they are like they are right now. Working so hard. Because you're gonna work real hard. I also wanted to get... Yeah, let me get this one. I know this one. Yeah. Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, because you spake the word, behold, I will make my word in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Let me read it again. Wherefore thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my word in thy mouth fire. So he will make the word that we speak fire that's coming out, because everything that is gone is key on point. Is no confusion with the words, it's straight. If you don't get it, you will feel it, because it will enter your soul. And this people would, and it shall devour them. So they will know what's coming. Let me go to, I want to go to Amos also. Back at Amos. Because I was speaking about what we are doing outside. Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuke in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Are we not preaching outside at the gates where the people are, the cities where the people coming through, and we standing there? Some people listen, some people don't. And that brings me back again to Amos 8 and 11. I still have it. Yeah, 12 I mean. From the northeast they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. But now we standing in the gates of the cities. We are there spreading the word, spreading the truth, doing the works of Yahweh Basham Yahushai like we're supposed to do. Coming out every week, try to make videos, doing the best that you can, staying in the faith, believing in Yahweh Basham Yahushai, dwelling with the Akyams, so we can push together in truth and in righteousness. Try to do the best that we can. But the people will not hear. But it will come a day that the prophecy will unfold, all the prophecy, and then they will seek us. And then it's too late. And then the pain will start. And we will laugh. We will laugh at the downfall from our enemies. Also the Lord said, let me get the scripture. Let me look it up. This one. Ecclesiastes 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So that's something I'm hoping to see. I would be at the day to see the downfall of my enemies. Yo, I want to see that day. I'm praying to see the day when to see the enemies crying and asking for forgiveness. And yo, that will be a day. That will be a day. The downfall of my enemies. Like all the shit that they did. Even the enemy that clicked my channel. It doesn't matter for me, because I know the Lord will love me. Why? Because he chastises his children. He's correcting them out of love. And we're going to read that also. He's correcting us. Every time you think you hurting us, it's not hurt. It's the Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai is correcting us. He's letting us know, I got you. Do the work. Have faith. Let me go to I want to go to this one. So lucky. The wicked, Psalms 37 and 12. The wicked plotted against the just. Is this not what they're doing? Is this not what they're doing? The wicked plotted against the just. Are we not trying to be righteous? Are we not trying to push the truth? To unveil them dirty secrets that they had? Are we not speaking about this on the highways and byways? Of course they don't want. All the pedophiles things that they are doing. You can look that up on the web, on the internet. They will let that stand on different kinds of channels. But if you come with the truth about unveiling them, what they were the dirty secret, the truth will be blocked. But you can find all kinds of information about who they are and what they do. But what can you do right now? Is their wicked society? Is not the earth given into the hands of the wicked? Is he not covering everything what he needs to cover? Is he not the one that changed everything that he needs to change? To bring his filthiness out and put the truth back at the back? That's why the world is upside down. So the wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth. So he's hating us. Snaring. He's snaring with his teeth like everything that he's hating us. That's why they try to attack us. And they are attacking us already. But they try to get more ways to come to the house of Yasharallah. They will and been putting us down. Try to putting us down. Are we not multiplying? Even in the days of slavery? Or are we not still multiplying? Are we not still the nation that still is here through everything that we went through? Are we not still here? If something happens with Esau, he will throw himself off a building or kill his whole family. Is that not something that they do? Because he lost his job and cannot provide for his family? This is weak vessel. The things that we went through and still are going through, we're still here, ain't we? We're still going strong, ain't we? But you're some weak ass vessels. I thought we had some divine as fucked up vessels. And we got that. I got some fucked up vessel. I know that shit. But I'm still here, trying to do my best. But you're some weak ass vessels. Always try to kill yourself. So the downfall of the enemy, you know what I'm thinking about. I'm only reading scriptures. And if you cannot handle the truth, then don't be on my channel. But you are wicked. Check my channel every time. The word will come out. And if you take this down, I'll upload it again on a new channel. I will keep going. I only will get stronger and better. Keep searching. Let me read it again. No, better yet, I'm gonna read another one. I want to have this one. Let me bear with me for a second. I want to search one. Yeah, let me get this one also. The wicked have, in Psalms 37 and 14, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Are we not trying to have a pure conversation? Are we not trying to push the word in truth? But no, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy. Are we not poor and needy? Are we don't need the Father, Yahweh Basham Yashai? And to slay such as be of upright conversation. They're straight doing witchcraft demon shit. Trying to block the truth. You can also read the book of 2nd Maccabees from chapter 6 from verse 12 all down to 16 and 17. I'm gonna do maybe a part 2 about this lesson also, because not specific about this lesson, but about going with deeper up into witchcraft and what demons can do and what they do. I'm gonna do that video also. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget it. And let me go further. I want to get Jeremiah 50 and 33. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. Let me get to the 3 also. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go. So this is also what they're doing right now. Also, we're not right now. We're still oppressed and still in captivity, and they keep us. It's still happening. They're still holding us down. They refuse us to let go. It's all through the power of Yahweh Basham Yisrael, of course. But they ain't letting us go. We're still in lands that we not. The world is given to us. That first and foremost. But right now we're not in our own land. We're working here under their government of under them so-called they call it kings. I don't call it kings, but we're working under their highest I don't know what to call it dogs. We're working under them, and we gotta deal with it. But they gonna deal for everything what they doing and still are doing. They are trying to block us, hinder us, all kinds of things that they want to do to us. But it all goes back to the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And I'm gonna pull it out of Hebrews 12 and 6 on down to, let me read it. Hebrews 12 and 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and searcheth every son who he receiveth. If you endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and life? So every time something happens with you bad, you be like, why it's happening with me? Why only me? You'll be asking you that questions. Why you don't see another, let me say, a two-third Jake doing something? You'll be like, why are you always getting away with things like I do something small going off like this and you get punished real hard? And you'll be asking yourself, how can I become better? What have I done? But if you read it, you see, if it happens with you, you gotta be happy. It sounds fucked up. Like when let me say something like that. You're breaking your leg. You'll be like, damn, why it's happening with me? My leg, blah, 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 all messed up. I had that. Like a simple thing, it broke. I was like, yo, how is it possible? Why it happened with me? And then you read scriptures. If you hear it later when you come into it and you be like, oh, I've seen what you have done. I have seen what happened at the time, but I didn't know the scripture like that. When it happened with my leg, I bust up my leg with soccer, but like a simple thing happened. But something was holding my feet, and he twisted my feet, and I heard every bone in my knee cracked it. So I'd be like, what? But later on, I understand why it happened. And therefore, and later on, I hear description also. And therefore, I'd be like, whoa. Now I get it all. I get it complete. Because the Lord, if something happens with you, you got to think the Lord is chastising you. So you get understanding because He loves you. He wants you to deal with it. And He wants you to get stronger. Because right now you think you're living a hard life. But when Jacob's troubles coming, you're gonna get a much harder life. He's preparing you for the things that is coming. You gotta be strong in your mind. Your spirit has to be on point. Every time you gotta deal with things, gotta figure it out. Okay, why it's happening? Okay, cool. Get over it. Get stronger. Deal with it. Next level. You gotta build up your spirit and keep on going stronger. That's what we are doing right now. To the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, He's building us up to become a better person. Even we know we gotta deal with these wicked bodies, we're still getting stronger. We're still building up. Hebrews 12:10. For they verily for a few days chastising us after their own pleasure, but He for our profit, that we might be partakers of His holiness. Now, chastising for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Salaki. Exercised thereby. We know it's not funny that it happens with us, because it hurts sometimes. Like when you get hurt. No, not hurt. It's not the correct word. Sometimes it's irritating. Like, why it's happening again? Like I was saying before, it's happening. You gotta get over it. You gotta build. You gotta be better. You're growing. Yeah, it's better to go to that shit than all lovey-dovey and things. It makes you stronger. I want to go to... maybe I can go. Let me get something. I want to read it out of the book. Let me look something up. Bear with me for a minute. say something. I'm looking in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 7. Dangerous place to fall, like, yeah, because it is going, if you read the whole chapter of the book 2nd Ezra chapter 7, you will see that it is also go in hard things that we going through. Like if I get a scripture like this, 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and starting at 6, there is also other things. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be one man go there at once. If the city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, It is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, Even so also is Israel a portion, because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statute, then was the degree that no is done. That now is done. Slaki. Degree that now is done. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, for the sorrow and travail. They are put few and evil, full of perils, and very painful. So if you read on down, you will see the narrow paths that we gotta work on, and we gotta do this work so we can grow and become stronger. So read the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 7. Start at first and read on down, and you will see things about the narrow path. Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. So a brother has explained this also in another way, and I'm gonna give you his way also. Let me start it his way. When you have a child and you give him every day, you give him toys, is he gonna be glad when he don't get a toy one day? He will be spoiled. You cannot correct the child, because the child will go off, because you have spoiled the child. So if one day you don't give it to him, he will get mad. But it's your own fault, because you have spoiled it. This is the same thing. If Yahweh Basham Yahshua will keep on spoiling us, what can we benefit from it? When something will go off, we be like, why it's happened? Then we get back to this. Why it's happening with me? What did I do wrong? You have given me everything, and now you don't give me this? We are spoiled. So we gotta go to hard trouble, much tribulation. We must go to that, but we have to have faith. If you have faith, you can come far, but you have to believe, and the things that happen with you is for your benefits. Maybe you don't see it right away, but a day you will come, you'll be like, oh wow, okay, I get it. Sometimes you have that moment that it hits you like a couple days later. You be like, huh? Oh, now I get this happens with me. You be like, oh. Of a few months later, you'll be working real hard in something and you cannot go. It goes slowly, but slowly you succeeded at it. You'll be like, why didn't they didn't understand it right away? And then something hits you like is a combination that you get on your something that you learn on a job, and you can put it in description. You'll be like, what? I can add this to this. Now I can understand the scripture better. I see what he has done. And now I understand I have patience. I have upgraded my patience again. So someday you'll be like, what? You get angry and then the Spirit calms you down, but you're building up. And this is also like, let me read it again. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter in the kingdom of Yahweh. We have to go to this. And building up, getting stronger. Yeah, let me get the last scripture. I think it's last, what I'm gonna do. But sometimes the Spirit keeps on going. Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yeah, the description is nice, man. We got to suffer. We got to do this to get to the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yashai. There is, and I want to get one more. We gotta build. Let me look. I thought this one. No. I got a description. That's not the one that I wanted. Oh yeah. I know it again. All praise to Yahweh and Basham Yahweh. John 14. Yeah, this is the one. John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. So it's also very nice that you can think about, like, in the house. Yahushua said, in the house of my Father. So in our Father's house, he got many mansions. Like, he got things for us set up. Yahushua went there to prepare it for us, man. It's also something that you can think about, like, yo, now is suffering, going to time, doing the works, but we have brighter days coming ahead of us. Like the coming of Yahushua coming back with King David. You know what he's coming to do, right? You know he's coming to do, right? I cannot say, because they want to cut it off again if I say something about violence. But if I talk about it, but if you read the scripture, what he's coming to do, this channel will be blocked right away. Yo, the coming of the Lord. You know what? Yo, Akim, keep up your head. Not like the song Tupac, keep your head up. I didn't mean it like that. But continue in the faith, continue in the work. Yahweh shall we be here gone soon. And with that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai Basham, Rawrakakadash. I hope this lesson was edifying. And up to the next. Shalom.
vragen om geld daar te zetten.